Would you look at that? Look at this, look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Alright guys, welcome to another video of Western Sharpies RC. Glad you could join me for this one. Super excited to share with you guys what I just picked up here. It's a Tamiya 1/14 scale globe liner. If you're not familiar with the 14 scale stuff. These trucks usually come in a kit form, and this one here is an RTR version, which from what I've been told is quite rare. So I thought I'd show you guys. I don't usually do unboxings on the channel, but I wanted to show you the footage of how it arrived, which was absolutely beautiful, nicely packaged, and such a nice feeling unboxing something. So especially on something like this, absolutely gorgeous. I am so happy with this thing. It's apologize if I sound like a little kid here. But I did get emotional when I unboxed it, just because it's so beautiful. I mean, I spent a lot more than I should have, but you guys know how it is. The longer I look at this thing and go up close, it's just, I'm starting to forget about that expensive price tag, and then just left with a really good feeling of something that I'm going to own for a long time and cherish for as long as I can. So anyway guys, I thought I'd share with you the video. It's just such a cool piece. I've always loved those old school cab overlooks, and it's got that nostalgic yellow paint. So like I was saying guys, it's an RTR version. So if you saw in the first part there with the unboxing, I ended up cutting this thing out because it was kind of cool. I'll stick it on the wall somewhere. Apologize for the glare, but just to kind of go over this thing here, you can see, you don't usually see these, but yeah, factory finished. I mean, it's got all the Tamiya right from the factory kind of lettering and stuff like that, and advertising. Masterwork collection. I mean, that looks legit. So that's pretty much that. I thought I'd keep this thing. This is what it came with, the manual, and it's got a multi-function unit in there. If you're not familiar with that, it's the ability to, and you can kind of see it. It's in the cab here. Unfortunately, when you got one of those things, you can't really get an interior in there, and I don't know how well you can see it, but it's quite a big unit. Lots of wires, and you can't really see that good with the glare and stuff, and the windows are tinted. But basically, what that does is it enables the truck to shake. All the sounds, I think you got about 14 different sounds. The air brakes, the uncoupling of the trailer, horns, signals, so on. So it came with that. Like I said, all came like this from the factory. They call these expert builds. Definitely a lot nicer than I'd be able to do. I've never built one of these, and they are fairly sophisticated. So if you built a Tamiya kit before, I built that mountain rider, and that 3-speed tranny just drove me nuts. So anyway, this is what it came with. So we got the multi-function unit manual, the actual manual for the truck. and it came with the electronics, which kind of cool, very nostalgic. If you guys recall from the old school days, these are on. It's got the big antenna there. It's on a 27 megahertz frequency, so I mean. 7.2. I'm gonna keep it probably running on this battery. I don't think you can even put these on a LiPo with those multifunction units, or maybe you can. I don't want to mess around with it too much. I'm definitely gonna get rid of this transmitter because, like I was saying, guys, you probably remember, if you're an old bugger like me now, you'll remember in the 80s when you would play with these things or driving around with your buddies, you'd control the other guy's car and you didn't even know it. Wasn't funny at the time, but it is now. So I'll get rid of that. I'll probably step into a 2.4 gigahertz, whatever, the modern transmitter, and then that'll also get rid of this big old antenna. So I mean, I can't have that. That takes away from the scale look. So that's the only thing that really picks my ass. Other than that, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. I got a lot of plans for this thing as well. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I got a lot of little scale items. I got the trailer all dolled up. I got some really cool ideas. I got some glad hands and airlines. I got the tender kit. I'm working on that thing, so stay tuned for some of those videos. And I'll be putting them on my Facebook page as well for sale. Some of the items that I've built that have turned out pretty good. So if you're into the 1/14 scale stuff, hopefully you'll like some of that stuff that I've recreated. I don't want to mess around with this thing too much. I kind of want to keep it all stock. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind making it my own. I was thinking about maybe a mural or something on the back here, that like you see on so many other trucks. But I mean, it's so tough. Do you just leave it like that, or do you know what I mean? Do you make it your own? So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll throw the trailer up on the truck so you can kind of see what that's going to look like, and then in the future I'll get some run footage and so on. So let's get the trailer up here so we can see what it looks like in all its glory. All right, check it out. All hooked up to the Tamiya flatbed. You've probably seen these trailers before. There are tons of them floating around out there, and for good reasons. They're good bang for your buck. I've taken mine and dolled it up wherever I could. If you've seen some of my previous videos, there you can see the cross members I've added to the dolly legs, and the crank and handle. I got the supports there. I think they call those outriggers. And I've got the reflective tape, which I think turned out pretty good. And where those old stakes and chains were, if you've built one of these things in the kit form, they come with a panel in the front here, which I chucked out. I don't really like that. And the stakes and the chains, I got rid of that, and I replaced them with these 3mm bulbs, which I thought turned out a little better. I kind of wanted to go for more of a traditional look. So I've also, since the last video, I've stained the deck, which I thought turned out pretty good. And there's probably a few other details. I think on the other side I got an aluminum storage box. And I got the bumper here that I've built out of aluminum. Let's see if I can get that storage box on there. You guys have seen it before, but I mean, we're here now, right? Okay, let's see if I can open that up. So your load straps and all that stuff go in there. And then that's pretty much it. So I got a lot of plans for this setup, guys. Stay tuned to the, apologize for all the shaking, but stay tuned to the channel. I've got some really cool, like I said, those airlines, that's gonna look really good. And I've got plans for another trailer, because I don't want to sound too technical here, but I mean, you wouldn't usually see a highway truck or a truck with a sleeper, they call these, pulling around a small trailer like that, or short trailer like that. So to scale, this would really be like a 32-foot trailer. So I kind of want to have a B-train look. So I got 2 of these things on order. They're already ordered, but they're across the border in Washington, and because of the whole COVID thing, I can't go across and pick them up. But basically the plan is gonna have a kind of like a B train, right? I'm gonna have a little dolly converter right here, like a dual axle dolly, and then hooked up to another trailer. So that'll be a little more scale looking. It'll be super long, but I mean, that'll be fine. I drove truck for many years. I think I can handle this thing. But absolutely beautiful, guys. Thanks for watching. Glad I could share it with you guys. You'll see more of the truck for sure in the videos to come. Check out my Facebook page if you're looking for some of the items that I got on this truck and the trailer. Maybe not the truck right now, but in the future. They'll be for sale or available for sale on my page. And other than that, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video.